Namaste children, welcome to today's maths class. So we were discussing about the mensuration chapter, and in the previous class we discussed about the circumference and area of a circle, their formulas and some of its applications we studied with exercise number 11.3, and today we will continue the same chapter and same concept. It is exercise number 11.3, 13th question. A circular flower bed is surrounded by a path 4 meters wide. So this is a circular flower bed and this is the path. This path is how much it is? 4 meters wide, 4 meters width. The diameter of the flower bed is 66 meters. Yes, this is the diameter, and how much it is? 66 meters is the diameter of the flower bed. Then what is its radius? Yes, exactly, it is half of the diameter, that is 33 meters. What is the area of this path? So here, which is the path? This shaded region, I am going to shade this. This shaded region is the area of the path. So how to find the area of this path? It is again, as we discussed in the previous question, previous problems, area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle. Area of the circular path is equals to area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle. We know only the radius of the inner circle, then we don't know the radius of the outer circle. How do we find the radius of the outer circle? Yes, so this is radius of the inner circle. How much it is? 33 meters. Then what is the radius of the outer circle? Yes, this will give you radius of the outer circle, which includes radius of the inner circle plus width of the circular path. So how do we get radius of the outer circle? That is area of the radius of the inner circle 33 meters plus width of the outer circle, that is 4 meters. Together it is 37 meters. Now we know the area of the outer circle and radius of the outer circle and radius of the inner circle. Then find the area of the path. But use pi is equals to 3.14. Use pi is equals to 3.14. Now write from the question. It is diameter of the flower bed is equals to what it is given? 66 meters. Now radius is equals to half of the diameter. R is equals to d by 2, that is 66 meters by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 2 threes are 6. 33 meters, that is inner radius, inner circle radius. Now width of the path, width of the path is equals to 4 meters. Now radius of outer circle is equals to 33 meters plus 4 meters, where 33 is the radius of the inner circle and 4 meters is the width of the circular path. 33 plus 4, it is 37 meters. 37 meters. Now area of the path is equals to area of the circular path is equals to what is the formula? Area of the outer circle, that is pi r square, capital R, we will use here capital R square minus pi small r square. That is area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle. Here pi is same, pi value is same. That is we have this formula. We can write pi outside, then r square minus small r square, which is equals to pi into r square minus small r square. We have a formula a square minus b square, algebraic expressions. A square minus b square, that is a plus b into a minus b. You will get it in the higher class, that is in class 8 you will study. Now here you see r square minus 37. 37 square minus small r is equals to what? It is 33. 33 square. Now pi is equals to what it is? 3.14 into. Now find this 37 square is equals to 37 into 37. 7 sevens are 49. 7 threes are 21 plus 4 25. 3 sevens are 21. 3 threes are 9 plus 2 it is 11. 9 6 2 plus 1 3 1 13 69. That is 1369 minus 33 square. 33 into 33. 3 threes are 9. 3 threes are 9. Again with 3. 3 threes are 9. 3 threes are 9. 9 plus 9 18. 9 plus 1 10. 1089. 1089. That is equals to. Now subtract these two. How much will get by subtracting? 1369 minus 1089. 9 minus 9 0. 6 minus 8 not possible. Go for borrowing. We'll get 16. 16 minus 8 it is 8. 2 minus 0 it is 2. 218. So what we get is 3.14 into, or keep in bracket, 1369 minus 1089 is equals to 280 meter square. Units it is meter square. So now we should multiply 3.14 with 280, or 280 is multiplied by 3.14. So here I am multiplying that. It is 3.14 is multiplied with 280. So multiply with 8, 0 ignore and keep 0 in the last. 8 4s are 32, 8 1s are 8, plus 3 11, 8 3s are 24, plus 1 25. Then with 2 4s are, it is 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Now 2, 9, 7, 8, keep 0 and keep the decimal point after 2 zeros, 2 points, 2 digits. So we get 879.20 meter square. So therefore the radius, that is area of the given circular path, is equals to 879.20 meter square. So what is this question? It reflects there is a circular flower bed is there whose diameter is 66 meters. Therefore its radius is 33 meters. And around it and outside we have a circular path is there whose width is 4 meters. Therefore radius of the outer circle is equals to radius of the inner circle plus width of the path. That is 33 plus 4, 37 meters is the radius of the outer circle. So here we have to find area of the circular path, which is area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle, and substituting all those values on simplification we get 879.20 meter square. Is it clear, children? Circular paths. Yes. Now we will discuss the other topic, the last topic. It is conversion of units. So far we have discussed different units of length, that is circumference and the perimeter, and we have discussed the units for area. So here we have some conversions like 1 millimeter square means 1 millimeter into 1 millimeter. Similarly 1 centimeter square is equals to 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. But we know 1 centimeter is equals to what? 10 millimeters. So 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters into, again 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. 10 into 10, 100 millimeter square or square millimeters. Therefore 1 centimeter square is equals to 100 millimeter square. 1 centimeter square is equals to 100 millimeter square. Similarly, meter square. 1 meter square is equals to 1 meter into 1 meter. Meter square is equals to 1 meter into 1 meter. That is 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. That is 100 centimeters into 100 centimeters. It is 100 into 100. It is 10,000 centimeters square. That is 1 meter square is equals to 10,000 centimeters square. 1 meter square is equals to 10,000 centimeters square, or in millimeters it is 10 lakhs millimeters square. Why? Because 1 centimeter square is equals to 100 millimeters square. So by multiplying this with 100, we get 10 lakhs millimeter square. So 1 millimeter square is equals to 10 lakh millimeter square. Similarly, we have in metric system one more unit, it is hectare. 1 hectare is equals to 100 meters into 100 meters. 1 hectare is equals to 100 meters into 100 meters. That is 10,000 meters square. Therefore, 1 hectare is equals to 10,000 meters square. These are some of the conversions of units of area. Clear? Yes. Similarly, see from this what we can say, when we convert a unit of area to a smaller unit, the resulting units will be bigger. When we convert a unit of area to a smaller unit, the resulting units will be bigger. That means when we convert a smaller units to the bigger units, the resulting number will be smaller units to what it is. When we convert a unit of area to smaller units, the resulting unit, that is the number, will be bigger. You see, 1 centimeter square is equals to 100 millimeter square. So we are converting centimeters to millimeters. We know that centimeter square is bigger than the millimeter square. That is, when we convert higher units to lower units, that is bigger units to smaller units, the number will be bigger. That is, from higher to lower units, the number will be bigger, 100, and it is only 1 centimeter. Similarly, 1 meter square is equals to 10,000 centimeter square. Meter square is greater unit and centimeter square is the smaller unit, but the numbers 1 and it is 10,000. 10,000 is bigger. So we will get the number will be increased when we convert from bigger units to the smaller units. Similarly, when we convert a unit of area to a larger unit, that is smaller unit to the larger unit, then the number of larger units will be smaller. The number of larger units will be smaller. You see here, 10,000 centimeter square is equals to, we know, 1 meter square. 10,000 centimeter square is equals to 1 meter square. 1,000 centimeter square is equals to 1,000 divided by 10,000 meter square, that is 0.1 meter square. Here it is 1 meter square and this is 0.1 meter square. Now 100 centimeter square is equals to what it is? 100 divided by 10,000 meter square, which is equals to 0.01 meter square. Still this number is smaller. 1, 0.1, 0.01. Next, if you find 10 centimeter square means we get 0.001 meter square. 1 centimeter square is equals to 0.0001 meter square. So when we convert smaller units to the bigger units, the number will reduce, the number will be smaller. When we convert bigger units to the smaller units, the number will be bigger. This is about the conversion of units, and we use this concept not only in mathematics, we use in chemistry, we use in physics in solving the problems. Is it clear, children? Now, exercise number 11.3, question number 16. How many times a wheel of radius 28 centimeters must rotate to go 352 meters? So a wheel is there, right? This is the wheel on whose radius is 28 centimeters. 28 centimeters. Total distance, how much it has to cover? 352 meters. Total distance is given in meters, whereas the radius of the wheel is given in centimeters. Different units are there. Yes, we need to convert the total length, that is the total distance covered, is also converted into centimeters. 352 meters. We know 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Therefore 352 into 100, it is will get 35,200 centimeters. Take pi is equals to 22 by 7. For one complete rotation of the wheel, how much distance will it cover? For one complete rotation of the wheel, how much distance will it cover? Yes, exactly it is the circumference of the wheel. The circumference of the wheel. So find the circumference of this wheel. We'll get for the distance traveled by the wheel in for one rotation. So the total distance, which is 352 meters, to cover, how many times the wheel of radius must rotate? That is the number of rotations. So the number of rotations is equals to total distance covered divided by the distance covered in one rotation. The distance covered in one rotation, that is the circumference of the wheel. So here, so what is given here? Radius is given. So R is equals to 28 centimeters. Total distance covered is equals to distance covered, that is total distance covered is equals to how much it is? 352 meters. 352 meters. Convert that into centimeters. We get 352 into 100 centimeters, which is 35,200 centimeters. 35,200 centimeters. This much distance has to cover that wheel. Now, the distance covered for one rotation, the distance covered in one rotation is equals to what it is? That is equals to circumference of the wheel. Circumference of the wheel. So what is the shape of the wheel? Yes, it is the circular shape. Therefore, the circumference of the wheel is nothing but the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r units. 2 pi r units, that is equals to 2 into pi is equals to 22 by 7 into r is equals to radius, it is 28 centimeters. Now 7 ones are 7, 7 fours are 28. That is 2 into 22 into 4. 2 into 4, it is 8. 2 into 4, it is 8. That is equals to 2 into 4, 8. 22 into 8 centimeters, which is equals to 8 twos are 16. 8 twos are 16 plus 1, 17. 176 centimeters is the distance covered by the wheel per one rotations. Now, how many times the wheel will rotate means the number of rotations required to cover a distance of how much? 352 meters. Number of rotations is equals to total distance covered by the distance covered in one rotation. The distance covered in one rotation. That is equals to total distance to be covered is equals to 35,200 centimeters divided by the distance covered per one rotation is equals to 176 centimeters. Centimeters gets cancelled. Now go for what it is? Cancellations. We will get it as what? So it is divisible by 11. 11 ones are 11. 17 minus 11. 6 with 6, 66. 11 6 are 66. Now 11 threes are 33. 35 minus 33 it is 2. Bring to 22. 11 twos are 22. 11 zeros are 0. 11 zeros are 0. Now we know 16 table. 16 ones are 16. 16 twos are 32. 16 zeros are 0. 16 zeros are 0. It is 200 rotations. Therefore, number of rotations required. Number of rotations required is equals to 200. How many rotations it is required? It is 200 rotations is required to cover a distance of 352 meters. 352 meters. Is it clear, children? How to find? Yes. I hope you understood today's concept, and your homework will be homework exercise number 11.3, question number 12, question number 14, question number 15, and question number 17. Question number 12, 14, 15 and 17. So with this we have completed this chapter. So what we have discussed in this chapter, that is the area and perimeter of rectangle, area and perimeter of square, parallelogram and triangle, perimeter of regular polygons, and that is the area and circumference of the circle, its applications we have studied in the mensuration chapter. I hope you understand today's class and the whole chapter. Thank you very much.